Unbreakable Souls. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. A wonderful, wonderful day. Um, I will be doing a reading today. I don't know what it'll, well, I did pull a couple of cards prior to this um, while I was setting my intention of doing a reading for the collective today. So I do have a couple of cards that stood out to me that I will be using. But we're going to hop right into this. But before I do so, I do again want to set my intentions here, protect this space, and we'll get this going. Holy Spirit, God, ancestors, closest to the sun, closest to God, closest to the light. I'll say that. Ascended Masters, Spirit Guides, I ask that you protect me as I channel this message for the collective. Any negativity, negative energy, evil spell work, anything sent to possibly harm myself or the collective, I do return that to sender so strong that they don't even think about testing us again, okay? With love, of course. I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance in this reading. Love, light, wisdom, peace, and guidance. Anything else, you are not allowed, you must go. Only love, light, wisdom, peace, and guidance. I know, I speak, I feel, I am love. I know, I speak, I feel, I am peace. I know, I speak, I feel, I am protected. I know, I speak, I feel. I'm connected. All right, y'all. The first couple of cards that came out, I have the Two of Hearts, which is the Two of Cups. I have the Queen of Diamonds, which is the Queen of Pentacles, and I have the Eight of Diamonds, which is the Eight of Pentacles. So we've got power, purpose, we've got love, we've got wealth, we've got changes in your money, we've got success, we've got promotions, we've got new money and new financial success. Yeah, we've got some good things here, so we're gonna go ahead and build off of these cards, and we're gonna use each one of these cards. We're gonna just see kind of what the message will be. I'm gonna start with the two of hearts. Let's start with that one. Let's see what Spirit has to say about your love life, about the Two of Hearts. What I'm getting here, just before I even pull a card, it looks like some of y'all are focused more, or you're more focused on your purpose and your love for others, and love that you can give others, and love that you can receive from others. That's really what you're focused on. A new job and financial success is always good, but it's like if it comes, it comes. But something's telling me your biggest focus right now is, you feel like the actual wealth you feel like is actually the power in your purpose, walking in your purpose, and in finding your tribe, right? Finding, it could be partnership, love partnership, it could be just business partnership, but just being able to walk your path with other people. So I'm getting maybe finding your tribe, like that's really what you're focused on right now. when it comes to that type of partnership. You will have that. You will have love and partnership, and you will have people that will work with you, because you are aligned. You are now aligned with where you're supposed to go when it comes to your purpose. You're aligned, so you're gonna start meeting people that are on the frequency that you're on. But again, what I'm seeing here is that your focus is more on your purpose. You're really not focused in like changing your job or like really getting a raise or anything like that. Like I think like financial success is definitely in the cards, right? Literally. But I don't think your biggest focus is that. I think you're pretty content with where you are with your job. You're successful. But let's see. Give me more, please, on the Two of Hearts. Thank you. I think you're understanding that this isn't going to come quick as far as like your purpose and everything. I think you realize that it is going to take some time. I'm hearing good things comes to those who wait. And you've got some good things coming for sure. I think you're looking at the bigger picture, which is why you're not really focused on like maybe you could have like a job that could pay you more. You could be in a better position. Maybe you could technically be, but because your focus is more on your purpose and really finding your tribe and finding a community that's aligned with your frequency and aligned with your beliefs and everything like that, like that's really wealth to you. And you're looking at the bigger picture and you understand that does take time, but that is the ultimate treasure. There is, you hear a lot of people with money talk about how like money isn't everything, but it's always those rich people who are saying that. Not by any means are you rich, collective, but I think you understand that. You understand that money isn't everything. You're understanding, you're awakening. You're understanding that there are more things to life than just money and getting a good job and making a lot of money and like financial success. Like you understand that will come as long as you're walking in your purpose, as long as you're focusing on what's really important, which is family, your tribe, your purpose, treating people well, living right, walking your path with people and surrounding yourself with people who are also on a similar path. So you're exiting those crowds and those circles that aren't really aligned with where you're trying to be and what you're trying to do. You understand that that's the bigger picture. Give me more on this, please. On this Queen of give me more on the bigger picture, please. God has given you right now. You are super like emotionally involved in the steps that you have to take to get to walking your purpose fully, right? I think that God has given you something else to focus on outside of a romantic partnership. There's a love that you have within yourself. There's a love for something that there's definitely something brewing and growing inside of you that you have a love for, and that you know is going to take time, and that you know you got to do it right. Whatever it is, that's something that God is giving you, and you're realizing that it's definitely more important than any relationship at this time. Definitely more important than any relationship at this time. New beginnings. You've got a new beginning coming for sure. You've got a new beginning coming, or you're in your new beginning right now. Somebody's initial may start with a W, first, middle, or last. Some of y'all are just winning. You're winning, but it's more like on the spiritual side. You've got your Ace of Cups out here, but it's a spiritual blessing. It's not like normally that would be like new baby, proposal, right? But this blessing, this winning season this is a spiritual win for you. Nothing to do with any type of relationship. What is there any specifics on the spiritual win? Is there anything that collective has to know specifically about this spiritual win? Just that it's victory. 6 of Wands. Definitely, that's double. You've got the Ace of Cups, you've got the 6 of Wands. All you need to know, collective, is that this spiritual win that you're getting, this gift, it's a gift. You have a spiritual gift. And you're working on your spiritual gift. Whatever this is going to be, this is a victory for you, for sure. You're done putting up with the BS. Like, you're really focused right now on your spiritual gift. All the BS is done. 6 and 4 or 10, that's change. That's abrupt change for some people. Yeah, things are changing for you in a good way. 4 of Swords. You're not stressed about this. You understand that. You just understand. You're starting to really understand the situation now. You're really not putting up with. You're not taking anything from anybody. You are focused. You might be praying. You might be meditating, but you're definitely focused in your spirituality. You're focused on I'm hearing shining those. There's 4 swords here. You're focused on shining those, keeping those sharp, and like sharpening your skills, sharpening your spiritual protection, sharpening everything spiritual. You also are definitely shining that light on your children as well. You're going to have options soon. You're going to have options soon. Some of y'all might have options to go somewhere to learn more about your gifts. Give me more on these options, please. Thank you. Whatever options these are, to be able to, so we've got the options are, you're gonna have an option to stay or you're going to have an option to go. You're going to have an option to stay and learn about your gifts from home, or you're going to have an option to go. But you definitely got options. It's going to be up to you. What about these options? Y'all, every time I do a reading, there's a gnat, which tells me you got people really trying to get in your business right now. Like, every time I get on here and do a reading, there's like a gnat or something that tries to fly around this area. You've got people really nosy trying to figure out what you're doing, by the way. But back to this reading. You're going to have a choice. You're going to have a choice to make whether you want to stay where you are and learn about your gifts, because you're going to learn about your gifts, or you're going to have an option to go, or it might be both. You might be traveling as well to learn about your gifts. There's not going to be anything that's going to stop you from learning about these gifts and really focusing and again, sharpening your spiritual gifts, and you're sharpening your skills and your knowledge, learning more. Give me more about... what about these endless opportunities? No boundaries. Nothing stopping collective. Whatever this is, you're definitely going to end up, you're going to choose yourself, or if you're not, Holy Spirit is saying to definitely choose yourself. When you get this, because you're going to get it, you're going to get, these options are coming. When these options come, just make sure that whatever you choose is the best for you. But you're going to have it. Nothing's going to be able to, you're going to be able to do whatever you want to do when it comes to this. You're not going to have anything stopping you. So just know that whatever decision you make it for yourself and nobody else. Pray about it. And really listen to your guides. Just definitely, though, pray about it. Make sure that whatever thoughts you have are of the light. Because your spirit team is so strong right now, they're not going to lead you wrong. They're not going to betray you. They're not going to, you have to really trust the information that's coming through right now. None of this is gonna, anything that happens when it comes to what we're talking about here, it's gonna be all good for you. You know, you're gonna definitely just make sure that it resonates with what you're trying to do. It's aligned with your purpose, and the sky's the limits. There's not gonna be anything to stop you. You can either stay home and do it, or you can go somewhere and do it. You might be doing both. First, I think to start off, you're going to be doing this from home, but eventually you will start to travel. You will be on a solo mission to spread these gifts. We had the Ace of Cups, now we've got the Ten of Cups here as well. Some of y'all might feel like, okay, if I focus on my gifts, or if I really 100%, like maybe this has to do with your decision, your family. Maybe you think like you don't want to neglect your family, but whatever decision you make, it will be good for your family dynamic. It will be good for your family dynamic. It's not going to be bad. This isn't a bad thing. I don't think you guys think that anything with your gift is, maybe you guys do. Maybe something's making you feel like your gift is bad. I'm hearing like, if it's spiritual, you probably got some religious people in your ear talking about how, connecting with spirit or source or whatever you believe in is bad. It's, there's a lot of things, even on YouTube, there's a lot of videos going around of pastors and preachers and prophets and disciples and all these other people talking bad about even just this type of stuff, divination, talking bad about connecting with ancestors, talking bad about just all of this spirituality. They're calling it the new age, they're calling it new age religion or new age something. It's not religion, but they're calling it like new age beliefs, right? I think some of y'all may feel like you guys may be teetering, going back and forth with your inner self because of external things that are being said to you and that you're seeing and that you're watching. That's why a couple of readings ago I told you to watch what you, or be careful with what you watch and what you take in as far as your mental, because those are spiritual attacks trying to play with your mind, trying to play mind games with you. So this is confirmation for you. Some of y'all are wondering if what you're doing is good or bad, and if it's good or bad for your family, or if it's affecting your family in a negative way, or if it will. It won't. You've got the Ten of Cups here. And then we've got the Five of Swords in reverse, which tells me that, this path, you're on the right path. It's definitely not the wrong path. There may be somebody in this spiritual kind of community watching you that's already established, that's already in their Ten of Pentacles. They're already like, not Ten of Pentacles. Well, yeah, they're already successful in this spiritual thing. There is someone watching you build and sharpen your skills. Someone's watching you. And they're impressed. This person is definitely divine, very high vibrational. Like, this person probably has a lot of plants, like just everything they touch grows and flourishes. Very high vibrational, very, very they also speak. I'm saying also, I don't know if this is a part of it, but this person speaks on spirituality. Their gift is maybe prophesying, or maybe maybe doing cards or something, but their messages and their gifts come through their mouth. And they're very established, but they are watching you. They are watching you, and they're very impressed. You've got people watching you, collective, from this spiritual world, yeah? I'm hearing they want to mentor you. Like, you have your little Four of Swords that you're trying to, you're relaxing, you're retreating, you're really learning, trying to really sharpen your skills. This person is in their Ace of Swords. So they're wanting to give you the ultimate knowledge, the ultimate armor to do whatever it is you're trying to do when it comes to your spiritual gifts. And that just tells me that they want to collaborate with you. They see something in you. They're watching you. They see something in you. The number one, new beginnings. They want to start something with you. And this is a part of your spiritual wealth. This is a part of your purpose here. This person is also coming from that community, and they are already established and already flourishing. They're already doing their thing. That this is a real spiritual, like this person is legit, and they want to mentor you. They want to give you more knowledge so that you can be a master of what it is you're trying to do. Let me more on this mentoring from this established spiritual being or person. We've got the Fool out here. The Fool means that, yeah, they want to teach you some things. You do have to be open to learning some things as well. This is going to cause you to step outside of your comfort zone. This is going to cause you to step outside of doing this on your own. I think right now, again, you're focused on that. You're sharpening your spiritual gifts. You're sharpening your skills. You're really, everything you're doing right now is on your own. Whatever this is, this new beginning is going to require you to take this person up on whatever it is. Whoever this is, it's going to require you to step outside of your comfort zone. It's going to require you to come up from under the rock, from up out of the shadows. You're going to have to be a little more, I'm hearing, exposed to the people. And this is your justice. This is something that, this is your spiritual, this is that Ace of Cups, that gift is your justice. Everyone tries to balance things in their life, you know what I mean? This is your justice for remaining steadfast in your beliefs and focusing still on God, even, and balancing, even when you were, while making mistakes, just realizing that I'm hearing you put on the full armor of God. So some of y'all may read the Bible, or some of y'all, there's something to where you are both spiritual and you are able to balance the negativity, the nonsense. You're strong, and that's what this person sees in you. This person sees an opportunity to for you to be where they are. This person is very spiritual, very legit. This isn't one of those fake spiritualists. This is like a real person. I mean, they're all real people, right? Maybe not, but this person really is. This person is legit, and they see your strength. They see your coachability. They see the potential. They see that you are divine. You are from the sun. You are energized and charged and fed from the sun, which is divine. That's the divine light. They see that you're not afraid. They see that you are living your life freely. They see that you're stopping, you're smelling the roses, you're living life, but you're also steadfast in your beliefs. You're all like, no one is going to be able to shake you. No one has been able to shake your beliefs at all. Like, and you've been tested. You've had people test you, and you've just been like, nah, I know who I am. I know what is real. I know what it is. Nah, but you've been doing that on your own, but that you're not going to be on your own for long. There's somebody, God is going to send you. God is sending you. Your people are on the way. Your people are on the way. They found you. They know where you are. They see you. And they're on the way. I just got chills throughout my entire, I just got chills. And it is not cold, okay? Wow. People are talking about you, collective. People are talking about you, but what they don't know, people are like trying to gossip about you, right? They're trying to spread lies and all this other stuff. But what they don't know, see, when you come from this spiritual community, the same lies and the same gossip and the same comments and agenda is said about the real spiritualists, right? It talks about, like, people try to, like, people try to quote the Bible to try to devalue spiritualism and try to do all that. But see, what these people don't know, is their gossip and their lies. It's only bringing the attention of your tribe. That's what's helping them find you, is because people are talking about you, and they're just gossiping about you. But it's catching people. It's catching someone's attention. It's catching someone's attention that could change your employment situations, that can change your financial success. See, that other person is coming from the spiritual side of things. They see you, they're watching you. Maybe you have a YouTube channel or whatever, but they're watching you. They haven't said anything to you yet, but they are watching you, and they are impressed, and they do believe that you are the real deal, and they want to mentor you, and they want to give you more knowledge, and they do feel like you would be open to that. But they feel like you are ready. They feel like you are the real deal. Like you're a part of the tribe, right? And I think that this person from that spiritual side, whenever they see someone that is really a part of the community, they jump in to help and mentor. And that's one side of it. But then these gossip and these lies that people are saying, telling, and talking, gossiping about you. So they're saying, they're telling, and they're talking. They're saying things, they're telling people, and they're talking just around. People are hearing them. And that actually is going to bring a work opportunity for you. Someone that is in a high position is also, these lies and this gossip has caught their attention, but not in a bad way. They're interested. They're interested in they want to give you an opportunity. They want to I'm hearing they want you right next to them. They want you sitting right next to them. This job opportunity will include your spiritual gifts. It's all inclusive. It's all inclusive. And that's the opportunity they're going to provide for you. They're going to say, hey, because you're going to be like, I got a job. I can't just like up and quit and all this other stuff. I think that's what's going to be said. But the person is going to be like, don't worry about it. I'll give you what you need. What do you need? What type? I'm hearing treasure, but really in real life, I'm seeing treasure. Like, what treasures do you need to be able to do this? I'm very interested. I'm hearing like, I'm very interested in investing in you, and it will allow you to both walk in your purpose and make money. That's where the changes in your job and money, new money, financial success. There's somebody that's going to make you an offer for that as well. And it's going to be something it's going to be something so out of this world. You've never had an offer like this before. Like, you're used to like little gifts, little offers, right? Like, but this is something like regal. This is something royal. This is generational wealth. This is spiritual profit, high profit. It's very much so. Give me more on this. What can I have more on this opportunity? Can I have details on this opportunity that's going to be presented to collective? Whatever this opportunity is, your spiritual coach is what I'm hearing. There's a spiritual person that wants to coach you and mentor you. Your spiritual mentor is going to tell you to keep this to yourself. Don't celebrate out loud when this offer comes through. Your spiritual coach is going to make it clear that this particular gift, this opportunity, because they also know, they can also see I don't know what their gifts are, but like I said, they are divine, they are high vibrational, they are like surrounded by just life and God and trees and plants. Just things are just growing around them. So they're gonna tell you, because they're gonna be mentoring you. They're gonna tell you, good job. They're gonna tell you, good job. This is the opportunity. They're gonna confirm. So when this opportunity comes, when you get your spiritual coach, when this opportunity comes, your coach will tell you that this is a good opportunity and to take it, but you won't be able to take other people with you. This is going to be specifically for yourself. Specifically for you. And that's going to be coming from a trusted spiritual advisor. That piece of guidance is going to come from us. So you're going to trust that person. Because there's a lot of people that want what's about to be offered to you, but the trumpet's not sounding for them. Like the doors and the gates. Ooh, I've got chills. The trumpet is not sounding for them. The trumpet is sounding for you. And you're gonna be showing so much gratitude. You're gonna just, there's so many people out here that want what you're going to have, but the trumpet is not sounding for those people. The trumpet is sounding for you. The gates and the doors are now open, is what I'm hearing. For you. You are the chosen one. You are the chosen one. There's going to be people from your past. There's going to be even people in your present. This gift, this opportunity, you are the chosen one. Give me more on, can I have more on this opportunity, please? Wheel of Fortune and the upright 10. Change. That's gonna be a change. This is going to change your life. This treasure, this opportunity that's going to be offered to you regarding your gifts, this global opportunity. Some of this you're going to be doing from home. Sometimes you're going to be traveling with it. It's going to be both. You're going to have options in that regard. You are the chosen one, and this is going to change your life. And this spiritual person that I said was connected and of God, when they watch you, that's what they see. And that's why they're reaching out to you. When they watch you, they're getting because when you're a reader, you don't have to pull cards all the time to really, when you're a prophet and stuff like that, you don't have to pull cards to read energy, to get messages, to get downloads. You don't have to, we don't need cards. So whenever this person watches you, that's what they're getting for. That's why God is telling them, something's telling them to reach out to Collective, because they are the chosen one. They are real. This is a real deal. They're getting confirmation from God, this spiritual person. But this is going to change your life. Your life is about to change. The hard work, the struggles, all of that's over with. When this happens, you're no longer going to be trying to master your craft. You're going to be a master of your craft. So that's why it says you understand that this is going to take a little while. It's not going to come fast. So this is all, it's all going to happen in divine timing, but this is what's going to play out. So keep on your path. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep learning more about your gifts and your skills, because eventually a very high level, high ranking spiritual being is going to reach out to you and mentor you. And then they will give you, and that's because God is sending your people to you, okay? So some of y'all, if you do have some type of YouTube page and you don't have a whole lot of whatever you're doing, I'm saying YouTube because so many people are I say page, and that's just because I'm YouTube channel. So many people are starting channels and things like that, but you are the real deal. And you may be a little discouraged because you see other people with a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers, they've got a lot of communication and interaction, but you are the chosen one. Don't worry about nobody else. We don't know what advisors they're listening to. We don't know what they're doing and what spirits they're connecting to. But you are the chosen one. The trumpet is sounding for you. So this is going to take some time. Good things come to those who wait. But eventually you won't have to. Eventually all your hard work will pay off. This is going to happen when you fully master your craft, master your when all of that's over, when you have completed whatever. I think some of y'all might be, I don't know if you guys are taking actual courses, or if you guys, I don't know how you guys are studying up on your spiritual gifts, but once you're done with that course, this is going to happen. So stay the course. Can I have more on this new job for the collective? Like, once all this happens, like, is there anything else that the collective needs to know? I know that this is going to be life-changing. What else? What else about this changes in job and money and new money? Thank you. You'll be sitting in your own chair. You'll have your own platform. You'll have your own platform. But not like I said, not like these little YouTube channels that you may be watching, even including mine. I'm a small YouTube channel, right? Not like that. You're gonna have you're gonna be spiritual royalty. All of your 9 of Cups. You're gonna be able to see things differently. You're going to be able to guide people out of their self-imposed restrictions. This is a wish come true for you. I do see some heartbreak here. Give me more on this heartbreak. What about this heartbreak? See, when this happens, there may be like an older gentleman that that will be a little bothered, heartbroken by this, but I'm not sure why. Why would this older gentleman be heartbroken? Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think because they had an opportunity with you in the past, but you're a high priestess now, meaning you're a knower, you know quite a bit. Your knowledge, like I said, you've got a spiritual mentor here on this road. You've got just keep building your knowledge, because you do end up being the high priestess. But there is someone who is heartbroken because they used to be with you. I'm getting now they realize that's over with because they acted like a fool when they had the opportunity. Just someone regretting how they treated you. And they're heartbroken because you have moved on. You don't regret any. Obviously, there's nothing about this journey here that I'm seeing why would you regret anything? Why would you regret anything on this journey? Everything is happening everything is laid out here. There's nothing that's going to happen because you understand that patience is a virtue, that all good things come to those who wait. You are honing in on your skills. You're sharpening your skills. They're watching you move on. That's why they're heartbroken. They're heartbroken that you've moved on from this relationship. I don't think they've mentioned this. I think they're secretly 444 on the clock. I think they're secretly thinking about what your family could have been. Now that you've made it here, this is going to make this person think about what could have been. This person is like sitting around older now and like just watching you flourish. And just maybe they're watching old videos of y'all or just looking at old pictures of when, like, some of y'all might have kids with this person, of just old pictures, and maybe thinking about how y'all, but they are, it's like kind of like they're watching. Or they could be watching you live a life. You live in your 10 of Pentacles. They know that they didn't treat you well. Is there another, what's another message? Give me more on this person that is reminiscing. Eight. That's strength. They are I'm hearing they're watching you in all your glory. That's crazy. Um they just see you, they see that things have changed. Your body's looking better, your skin is popping, your hair is different. Um your confidence is different, like your whole style has changed. And you've got an aura of like just strength and just confidence that, of course, like when we're in those toxic energies, like that's where the insecurities, and like a lot of us grew up in situations that, like, we came into this world, a lot of the chosen ones, and I've mentioned this previously, a lot of the chosen ones came in learning lessons from birth. We'll just say that, right? Like, came into a situation to where, like, lessons definitely are being learned from a young age. When I say that, just adversity after adversity after adversity. So yeah, people catch you on your come up. People catch you trying to figure those things out at a young age. And yeah, in some of those cases, we're insecure. We don't know any better. We think things about ourselves that are not true. But when we wake up and this starts to happen, all those people that knew they were taking advantage of us, all those people that know now that we're no longer in that energy, all they can do is sit around and reminisce, sit around and just think about how they wish they would have treated you better. But at this point, it's like, you're in a different place. Like, I don't even think they know. You're abundant, divine, happy, at peace. Like, you're just, I think they think now that you're out of their you're not, they're not on your level anymore. You've probably traveled the world at this point. You have people in your life at this point, they're in this journey of what I'm seeing. You have people in your life that you've traveled the world, and you've been treated the way that you're supposed to be treated. Your tower has been over a long time ago. Like, you've had people treat you the way you're supposed to be treated. At this point, when this person gets to this point and they're sitting around looking old and saying, oh yeah, I used to date such and such, they just feel like you're like, you've seen too much at this time. You've experienced way more than maybe at one point they experienced more than you. They were able to teach you some things, but at this point, there's nothing they can offer you. I think before it was a big thing because they were able to kind of teach you things because you didn't come from much. Right? And when I say you didn't come from much, maybe you did grow up in a nice house, but maybe that family dynamic wasn't like perfect, right? When I say you didn't come from much, when I say you were shorted or slighted, or that adversity was touching your life at an early age, it could have been anything. But they knew that, and whatever that was about you, they had that growing up. What you lacked growing up, they had growing up, and they used that to not only control you, but to act like they could teach you something about life because they had something that you didn't have. But now at this point in this journey, now they're looking like, I can't, like, Collective has traveled the world, like their life is abundant. Things are changing for them. Every new thing that's changing for them is something good. Like they're not struggling anymore. Somebody at this point, Collective, at this point in the journey, you may have somebody in your life that is treating you well, that is treating you very well, and they are protective over you. This person is also spiritual, holistic, a lot, like connects with their ancestors. It could be like a different culture. This person that's treating you well could be from a different culture, but the overall aspect, y'all connect because you guys are connecting through God. If you know anything about spirituality, we're all one. Everything, it doesn't matter which book you read, the Quran, the Bible, if you're into Buddhism or Hinduism, whatever it is, you begin to realize that it's all of God. And that's how you connect with this person. I don't believe that this person is this person even might be a little shorter than you would normally go for. This person, their hair might not be like, it's completely different, but the values, this is one of the people that God sent your way. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And boy, they come from... All right, give me more about this. You become the Queen of Swords. Remember I told you had your 4 swords and you were like keeping those, you were shining those and sharpening your sharpening everything, and then we had the Ace of Swords that came through. All of that in this journey, you eventually became the Queen of Swords. Everything that you ever asked for, everything that you, like right now, I feel like, and this keeps coming through, so I'm gonna say it, I feel like this is you're at the beginning of this journey that I'm giving you guys this, right? Collective, whoever this is for, you're at the very beginning. You're at the point of where are we? You're at you're just now confirming the love that you have for your purpose, the love that you're just now starting that. You're at the very early stages of this journey here. But this is the journey. This is what it will be. I think someone maybe was asking, like, is this worth it? Is this a good, again, what my beliefs, my gifts, or my, this is clearly like there's nothing here. I don't see any struggle here. So stay on the path. Yes, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is what you will have. And you're at the very beginning. You're going back and forth with yourself and your inner self, and don't let any of that outside nonsense deter you. Master your skills, sharpen your skills. You will have someone that will come in that is aligned with your spirituality, that is established and that is touched by God and that is of God, who will mentor you, who is watching you even right now in your early stages. They're gonna watch you build and grow and become. And at one point, God will tell them, okay, they're ready now. Step in. I would like you to mentor them. And that's when that's gonna happen. And then when all of that happens and you start to really get into it, and then you're gonna have a work opportunity that comes along with it. That's gonna change your life. And with that, you're gonna have people that are regretting how they treated you, right? Because the come up is real. And all of this is happening. Eventually, you will be the Queen of Swords. And that person in your life will be so protective. He's going to say, you know what? Get behind me. I got you. Let me walk first. Let me walk through this. Let me get in front of you so that I can take whatever's coming at you and you are protected. Anybody that tries to come at you at this point, I'm getting chills. Anybody that tries to come at you at this point in your life, when you get here, when that person is in your life, they're gonna handle all of the emotional distress that people try to bring to you. They're gonna say, you know what, get behind me. I got you. Like, let me walk. It's kind of like walking in, like if you with somebody, if you're a woman, right, you're with your man, and say you guys are like walking through a haunted house. Now, if you were with, I'm getting this karmic that's reminiscent about you, that's regretting, like they would have normally let you go first into a dark situation, and right? This person would have never had you walk through anything first. They would have opened your doors. They would have walked into the fire for you. And that's who this person is. And you're just going to be back here like Queen of Swords. Gifts on point, sharpened, high-ranking spiritual person. Okay, can I have even in this early stage though, you're going to receive something from someone that is spiritual, not high ranking, not super in, not like they're definitely a good person, and they are going to help you at the beginning stages of this. Whatever they can give you, they're going to give you to get you started. Yeah. Whatever you need to plant these spiritual seeds, they're going to give. Somebody wants to invest in you right now, even in the early stages. Somebody wants to invest in you to start your harvest, to start your spiritual harvest. So you can start, maybe give you money to start planting these seeds and to start your journey. Right now it's like a clear slate. It's all soil. It's all just like dirt right now, but you've got the land. You've got the land. Now it's time to start like growing things and building on it, right? And somebody is going to come in that knows how to grow a little something when it comes to spirituality and stuff like that, and they're going to invest in you. They're going to give you whatever they can give you to help you out. Or I'm hearing they may let you build on their already established land, because they're not really doing much with the land that they have. And when I'm saying land, like, this is figuratively, so take it how it resonates, but they have plenty when it comes to like opportunity to grow. They have some type of resource that they're not using, that they are going to give to you, that's going to start this journey off. Right now, again, you're still in the early stages. You're trying to figure out if this is the right thing to do. This is your confirmation, because as soon as you take that first step, God is going to put people in your path that have resources to get you to this end result, which is the ultimate. Do you guys hear this? This is like, and this isn't going to be like a romantic thing. This is going to be someone real genuine that is like, okay, you might be like, yeah, I'm trying to start something and I need a space or something. Whatever it is you're trying to do. But you're going to be talking to this person, and it could just be a random person around town that, that can help. And you're mentioning it, and they're like, well, I have this, you can have this. I'm not using it. Here you go. Right? And it's not going to be like love. It's not going to be anything like love, and it's not going to be money. It's not going to be love. It's not going to be monetary. But it will get you to the spiritual success. It will get you to where you need to go. It will get you to it will help you accomplish your goal. Yeah, this person is aligned with what you believe in, your beliefs. So this person is aligned with what y'all are on the same page when it comes to God. I mentioned that. This person is just kind of like, their purpose isn't the same as your purpose, so their interest is there. It's peaked because it's aligned with what they believe in. They are also spiritual, but the passion is not the same. But they are willing to give you what they have. Like, here, I'm not using it if you want to do this. Yeah, that's a great idea. Here, and it's going to it's not going to be money, as I mentioned, but it will be something to turn your life around. It will be a necessary resource that will improve your situation at that time, at whatever time this is, because time is fluid. It is whatever it is going to, it's not going to be monetary, as I mentioned, but it will turn your life around to get you to your 9 of Pentacles, which is self-sufficiency. Yeah, they want to invest in whatever this is. They want to help you out. I don't know can I have more? What is this that? I'm hearing they may be the one to connect you with this spiritual coach. Maybe like, I have a friend that does this, and they're super successful. They're super, like, they're traveling all over the world. Let me enter here. You can have, I don't do this, but let me give you this. Let me introduce you to such and such. And whatever, yeah, I don't mind. Here's the number. Here's the email. It's not going to be money, but it is going to turn your life around. It could be something as simple as a contact, a resource to help you maybe not necessarily introducing you to that spiritual coach, but introducing you to something that will help you build on your spirituality, build on your gifts. Like I have this. You can, maybe it's a book, or maybe it's something like that they have that's really going to turn. It's gonna be something, and it's very early on into this journey. Once you figure out, again, now that you have your confirmation that this is what you're supposed to do, something's going to be coming in. Once you really believe within yourself that this is what you're supposed to be doing, something's going to be coming in, and it is going to introduce, it's going to be something that aligns with this spirituality, with this spiritual gift that you have. It's something they're not using, but they have, and they're willing to give it to you if it's going to help you, because they are a good person, and it will turn your life around, and that's going to set the tone. That's what's going to help you accomplish your goals when it comes to this purpose. It's gonna really set the tone. It's gonna start. That's when things are gonna start to really move fast for you. Whatever this is that this person is willing to give you that they're not using, that's gonna turn your life around. You're going to, and it could be right when you're done taking this course. If you're taking a course to learn about your gifts, or really whatever you're doing to sharpen your gifts, once you graduate that, once you complete that, there's guaranteed self-sufficient. That it's like people are gonna. It's like you can lead the horse to water, but you can't force them to drink it, right? I feel like they're gonna lead you to a large water source. Hey, I got a lake back here, I'm not using it. Whatever it is, they're gonna lead you to this large source of water. And it's good if you choose to drink it, if you choose to use whatever this resource is that they give you, this is going to be a good thing for you. Yeah, and those people who betrayed you and stole from you and lied to you, they're having nightmares now. They're having nightmares now. And that might happen. That's actually, again, I don't know when this all is. This is like what I'm getting here. This is giving me an outline of because some of y'all had a question of, is what you're trying to do right? And this is why this is all being laid out to you right now. This is the confirmation. But once you get to that point, once you become once your life changes in the middle here, not at the very end where you not that part, but in the middle here, once you take advantage of this resource that this nice person is giving you, that's when people are going to start. People who betrayed you and lied to you and stole from you, they're going to start seeing your life change as well. They're gonna, whatever this is, maybe you might post like, yeah, I completed such and such certification, and you might put that on, whatever it is. They're gonna see it, and they're gonna try to come towards you, because they're gonna be like, dang. They're not even gonna be able to sleep at night, because they thought what they did to you would work. They never thought that you would make it to where you're going right now. I got a pain in my chest right now. They're gonna be so bothered, like they're not even gonna be able to sleep at night. They're gonna have like pains in their chest, like. But they're gonna try to pull at your heartstrings, is what I'm hearing. But you're gonna see through that. You're gonna see through that. You're gonna see through that. Is there any other thank you. They may even try to come at you like, oh, you know, like, this isn't going to be like an ex. This is going to be, I'm getting somebody probably from your family. But you're going to see through it. They're going to try to come at you like, they're going to be so transparent. Like, they're going to think that what they're doing is like you're not going to catch on. They really see all this is happening, but I think they think this is all a gimmick. Like, they think, okay, dang, collective got hit big with this. Like, everybody's doing it, but they don't know that you're actually a chosen one. They don't know that you're not one of those many that are on these different platforms doing all of this. They don't know that the trumpets are sounding for you. They don't know that. They just see. They don't really know. They just see what's going on. And they think, okay, collective is hitting big. They about to start, you know, they're popular, but they really don't know that this is real. Like, this is really your purpose, right? So anyways, this is somebody from your family. They're going to try to, like, come in hoping that you have blindfolds on. And they know that you're going to catch some things, but they're going to hope that maybe some things you won't see. And eventually they may, like, look, the devil. Their intentions are not pure. Their intentions are not pure, and they're going to try to link themselves to you. But spiritual warfare is a real thing. And the devil uses people, especially people in our family. So he's, you know, the devil might, just how God's sending you people, the devil will send some people into your life as well that'll pull on your heartstrings, like, the devil knows that you are chosen. And when the devil know, when that side knows that you're chosen, they're gonna start through. They're gonna start using family members. They're gonna start using people that can pull on your heartstrings. But these poor people don't even know they're being used. They don't know they're being used. They just know that right now their life is at a standstill. They have stagnant energy. They're stalled, and they just see an opportunity through you. They see an opportunity through you. They don't have anything going on for themselves. They definitely don't have the recognition that you have. They just want to be a part of what you've got going on, because you no longer are burdened. You're not even like competing with nobody anymore. They know that you're at a different level. Material happiness. The Sun card came out. That's why. So that's how they're being used. They're so desperate. They're living in a mindset of lack, in scarcity. That's how the devil is going to be able to use them. They may need something from you. And they're going to come to you, their intentions are not pure, and they don't even know they're being sent by the devil. They don't even know. See, these people aren't even connected to where they don't know they're being used. But whatever, you know, because you're of that, you're of the spiritual community at this point. Like I said, you will have like finished the courses. You're really going to know some stuff. You know, people really don't like worry about you until you become a threat. And that's why, like, right now, God is watching, the devil is watching. People are watching. Right? Right now, you're not really, you're a threat, but you're not really a threat. You're not really reaching a whole lot of, you're not really changing the world. But you will, once you complete this whatever this training is with this spiritual, and you have your spiritual guide here with you, or a spiritual coach that is also going to help you do that. They're going to be like, now you know what I mean? You'll be able to kind of consult with someone that is definitely connected as well, that has been doing this a little bit longer than you. So you're highly protected. God is starting to send you your team in the 3D. You've already got it in the 5D. I'm really getting a pain in my chest. And they're not even gonna know that you know, because you're not gonna say anything. You're not gonna say anything like, I know what you're trying to do. You're not gonna communicate that verbally. You're not gonna tell them that you know, but you are gonna know. You're gonna know. All right. Let me get a message from the ancestors. ancestors, what message do we have for the collective in regards to this situation? What message for the collective do we have for the collective in regards to this situation? Please. What message? What message do we have for thank you? Not everything, though, that is being, like I said, the devil's watching and so is God. Not everything that is being presented to you as an opportunity, you're not supposed to take advantage of all of that. You don't want to listen to everything. Now that I'm telling you this, that doesn't mean that, like, the first situation, you have to really use your discernment, and you'll know. You'll know because you'll see this person's fruit. You'll see how this person is moving. You'll know what's right and what's wrong. You're going to be able to feel it in your chest. You're going to be able to feel it in your heart chakra, which is where you're supposed to access anyways when you're making decisions and you're listening to your inner self, right? That's coming from your soul. That's coming from your heart chakra. So make sure you're using your discernment. Everything that's going to be presented to you is not this. So I'm getting that some things are going to be coming. Some things are going to seem like you're going to be able to get here quickly. And God has already told us that this is going to take time. This has to marinate. There's a lot of steps to this. This is going to take some time. It's not going to be this isn't a quick process. Now, I don't know. Time is fluid. But that's the message that the ancestors wanted you to know is everything that's going to come to you is not going to be this. So use your discernment. I think a couple of things have already happened for you. 555. 5555 came through. That's 1010. And that's clarity. I just ancestors said use your discernment. If it seems like it's too good to be true, if it seems like you can get there and skip steps, that's not it. Then we have the clarity card that came out, and that's of the angel numbers here. You aren't a victim of circumstances. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Y'all, this is a slow process. Don't try to rush this. Don't try to skip steps. This is the message. Somebody needed to hear this, and I provided with love and peace, and it is directly from my heart. Remain unbreakable. This is gonna require you to remain unbreakable. Stay the course. Remain steadfast. And until next time, bye.